Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. So in this video we'll be watching how to make this beautiful red rose. For this I have taken green yarn, red yarn and 0.4 mm wire. You can get this in shops, and also I have got a craft wire. I got this from online. For this I have taken 4 crochet hook. Come on, let's see how to make this rose flower. Let's get started. For this I have taken green yarn. To make a leaf I have made chain 12. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12. So this is chain 12. Now I have taken the craft wire. You have to take this wire according to the length of the chain 12. It has to be double the length of the chain 12. So let's start with row 1. Make a single crochet on the 11th chain from the hook. On the next stitch, make a half double crochet, and for the next 7 stitches we have to make double crochet stitches. As you can see in the video, for the next 7 stitches I'm making double crochet stitches. On the next chain you have to create a half double crochet and then a single crochet. So by this we come to the end of the row. Now you make a chain 1 and turn your work. So now we are going to work on the back side of this row. Here we are going to do a single crochet on the first chain, and then half double crochet on the second chain, and 7 double crochet stitches, and HTC on the next stitch, and single crochet, and on the last stitch make a slip stitch and close your work. Cut your yarn, leave some tail to roll it up on the remaining wire which is held up. So this is how your leaf will look at the end, and I'm just rolling it up the remaining yarn. I'm just placing a knot on it. So this is how your leaf looks at the end. If you want, you can make 2. It's up to your wish. Let's make a sepal for this flower. So for this row 1, in a magic ring, I'm just creating 14 double crochet. That is chain 3 and 13 double crochet slip stitch. So at the end, we'll be having 14 double crochet in this work. To create this, I have made chain 3, 13 double crochet slip stitch. In row 2, chain 3. On the next stitch, make a double crochet increase. Repeat this till the end of the row so that you'll be having 28 stitches. That is, chain 3 is counted as a double crochet increase, double crochet increase, double crochet increase. So repeat this for 14 times. So by end of the row, you will be having 28 stitches. Make a slip stitch, and this is end of row 2. For row 3, we will not be working in rows. You have to make a chain 8. From the second chain from the hook, you have to work single crochet in the next 2 stitches and a half double crochet in the next 2 stitches, double crochet in next 2 stitches, and a treble crochet on the last chain. Now you have to skip 3 stitches and slip stitch on the 4th chain space. Now again chain 8, and you have to repeat this process for 5 more times. So let us meet in the end of this row. So we are done with it. So you have got 5 petals like kind. So slip stitch your work, then cut your yarn. So your sepal is ready right now. Let's make the flower. For this I have taken red yarn. Since we are planning to make a bouquet out of this rose, let's create chain of 59. So I have made 59 chains. This is how it looks. For row 2, have to make single crochet around. That is, you'll be getting 58 single crochet at end of this row. So I have made 58 single crochet. For row 3, we have to chain 5, turn your work, and on the same stitch you have to make a double crochet. So once you do this, your work will look like a V stitch. We are creating a V stitch here. Now skip 2 chains and on the next stitch make a double crochet, chain 2, and on the same chain space where you made the double crochet you have to make one more double crochet, so that you will be getting a V stitch again. We'll repeat this. Skip 2 chains and on the next stitch make a double crochet, chain 2, double crochet. So row 3 we have to repeat the same process till the end of the row, so that we'll be getting total of 20 V stitches. So here we have made 1, 2, 3, 4 V stitches. So at the end of the row, as I said, you will be getting 20 V stitches. Let's continue this work and let me meet you at the end of the row. So we have all done. We are at the end of the row. This is the 20th V stitch which I am making. Now for the next row 4, we have to chain 3, turn your work, make 2 double crochet, chain 2, and 2 double crochet on the same chain space. So your work looks like a shell now. It is actually a half shell stitch. You have to repeat the same on the other V stitches which we have made on the previous row. Double crochet 2 times on the chain space, on the chain space of the previous V stitch, chain 2, and double crochet twice. So we have got 2 shells right now. This is the place where you will be working the third shell. 2 times double crochet, chain 2, 2 times double crochet. So this is the third shell we have made. Repeat this till the end of the row, so that we'll be having 20 shells. So we are at the end of the row right now, and this will be our last shell stitch. For row 5, you have to chain 3, turn your work, on the chain space of the previous row you have to make 8 double crochet. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And on the next chain you have to make a single crochet, and you can see the next shell space, chain space over there. Make 8 double crochet, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So on the next chain you will be making a single crochet. Repeat this throughout this row. Let's meet at the end of the row. So totally you'll be getting 20 shells. We are at the end of the row right now. This will be our last shell stitch. I have made 8 double crochet. Now let's make a single crochet at the last chain. That is the chain 3 of the previous row. Let's cut the yarn. This will be the good side and this is the bad side. We'll be showing the good side outside. Let me show how to work on this. It is not necessary that you have to sew this extra excess yarn. You can also hide it by applying the glue. So apply some glue and place your craft wire over here. Do not forget to glue this remaining yarn. Hide it inside your work and just roll your work. Apply the glue and roll your work completely. You can also use hot glue gun, but I have used a adhesive glue over here. But be careful when you use a hot glue gun. Do not burn yourself. So this how it should be. It should be flat at the back, and so once it's done, this is how it looks at the front. So it's done. Let's add the sepal to it. This is the good side and this is the bad side. I'm just taking a yarn, green yarn, through this hole, and I'm just making a knot so that you can tie it up to the craft wire and secure it tightly. Insert the craft wire throughout this sepal and just apply some glue, and you have to roll out the excess yarn which we have tied out, and the excess yarn which comes from the magic ring which we have made. Cut the yarn. Now I'm just placing the glue over here as well to secure this flower so that your sepal will be fixed tightly towards the flower. Let's glue these as well. I'm not gluing it fully completely because I just want it to look quite natural. So I'm just placing the glue on the not on the edges, on the remaining part alone. So now your rose is almost ready. Let's add the leaf to it. If you haven't subscribed to our channel, please do support. So I think on the mid of this work now we can add the leaf. Let us just take the leaf which we have already made and attach it along with this yarn with the wire, craft wire. Work as much the length which you need, and now your work is almost over. Your rose is ready. If you are interested, you can also add 2 leaves to it as I instructed earlier. The rose is ready. Do try out and let us know how it came out. Bye bye. See you next video.